Hello dear ProMISe users and followers. In this video you'll learn how to correct events and provide constructive feedback. One of the most powerful features of ProMISe is the embedded feedback module. The feedback module is used to continuously raise the knowledge of the operators, motivate them to do better, but also to show that their comments are taken seriously and help them to reduce their work and administrative load. By means of an example, we will show you how to provide constructive feedback. And please notice my use of the adjective constructive. For the people providing feedback, this is of vital importance. No better way than to demotivate your staff and destroy the team effort than by providing destructive feedback. All managers should be aware of the catastrophic effects of negative feedback and immediately respond if anyone in their organization provides negative feedback. This doesn't mean one cannot be critical towards each other or giving comments on functioning. There will always be people that at this moment do not match the standards to raise operations to the next level. As a manager, you somehow have to find their intrinsic motivation why they work for you. Take that as a stepping stone and build up on it so they perform better tomorrow. Show your content with the slightest progress on a daily basis. Know your staff and show them with concrete measures that you are there to facilitate them, so they can work in an optimal environment that benefits all. And just saying thank you works miracles. To provide feedback with a ProMISe, go to the correction module. Here you will see a list of days to be corrected. Select the day you need to correct. In this example, there are 3 registrations for the day I selected. The first one led to a quality loss due to some fluctuation with the pneumatics. Let's go into that one. At this stage in the ProMISe cycle, you are at the daily meeting. So relative to the initial registration, it is later in time and more knowledge is available around the table. Some team members have looked into this problem and found the root cause of it. So you modify the registration by selecting nodes from the ProMISe matrix to get as close to the root cause as possible and available in the matrix. Select the next pressure air node. At this stage, the matrix does not contain any possible options. Now we would like to instruct the operator on how to report in such a case next time. Click the feedback option. Inform the operator about the root cause of the problem. In this case, a fluctuation in the general air feeder. This is a problem that the team expects to arise in the future as well. So, to save the operator and his colleagues from typing this as a comment, you tell the operator that you will also add this root cause to the matrix. Conclude your feedback with a decent "thanks mate." As soon as the operator reads his feedback, and due to the ProMISe cycle he knows his efforts are taken seriously and are picked up by the organization. In order not to forget to modify the matrix for this node after the daily meeting, also induce a work order to expand the matrix. Click on work order and type a short summary for the modification. At this stage, you modify the registration towards the root cause as best as the ProMISe matrix allowed. You provided feedback and improvement of the matrix. Save to store all the information. Here you see that the registration now has the status black, meaning it is evaluated. The path in the matrix is applied and the new work order to modify the matrix is attached. Exactly the same process is applied to the next registration. To save you time, we'll just fly fast forward through that one. Now we have the final registration for that day left. And this one is judged as being fully complete, so no need to get into that one and simply approve it with a mere mouse click. All the entries for that day are evaluated and have a black status. Below the table, a link with Close Day pops up. By pressing this link, you allow the registration to be taken into account in all analyzing modules like the OEE, Pareto and other reports. Before applying the Close Day command, they are not taken into account by any report, so you are sure that only evaluated information is used in all reports. And that sums it up for this video. See you in the next one.
ProMISe, pure comprehension.